We're in West Lafayette, Indiana, not far from Purdue University. And this college town is ground zero for a national campaign that pits President Donald Trump against Republican state lawmakers in Indiana who voted last year against redistricting that he sought in order to give him an edge going into the 2026 midterm campaigns. West Lafayette is part of Senate District 23, which is represented now by Spencer Deary. Spencer Deary is one of those Republican senators who voted against redistricting last year.
Hey, Spencer Deary.
I wanted to thank you for having the courage to vote against the redistricting.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
And he faces a challenger, Paula Copenhaver, who is backed by President Trump and some Trump allies who are spending money, a lot of money, advertising against Deary.
I talked about all these outside groups that are coming in, and it's no longer about the issue that they're originally mad about. It's now about them trying to show that they can control our state. I believe what they're trying to send a message to Indiana and to any state that if you don't follow along with what Washington wants you to do, there will be consequences. That should be something fearful for all Americans, no matter where they live, even if they're not from Indiana.
Paula Copenhaver is a Republican Party chairwoman in an adjacent county to the west, in a more rural county. We tried to catch up with her and see what she was doing while she was campaigning for the May 5th primary, but we couldn't make that work. What's interesting about this is that it's the President of the United States becoming indirectly involved in state Senate primary races in Indiana, a state that he carried. So he is trying to exact some measure of revenge on those Republicans who voted to obstruct his redistricting plan.
Thank you, and thanks for spreading the word.
Whatever happens on May 5th is going to tell us something about Trump's influence in a state that he carried at the very local level, especially at a time when we are looking at what his influence is going into the November midterms.